Ubisoft says gamers should get more comfortable not owning their games.
Thanks.
A newly reconfigured Ubisoft pushes for subscription models hard, which I hate. Subscription models are the worst. Baldur's Gate 3 lead dev says the model worsens gaming. I agree. And then, so he says, players need to feel a bit more comfortable with the idea of subscription models to a greater extent, not actually owning anything that they buy. This week, Ubisoft rejigged its entire subscription model, but to sell players the industry on the new move, company exec misconstrued why gamers and devs might not be so keen to pony up half their games. Ubisoft's head of subscription, his main point, why shouldn't players get comfortable with not owning a product they pay for instead of accepting a streaming model as a whole? It's because companies suck and we don't trust you and we don't like you. And it's super like frustrating because like even like Baldur's Gate 3, like I have to wait for a physical copy. Baldur's Gate 3 has been out for like some time, but like I don't want a digital code. I want like an actual like I want an actual real tangible thing because you never know when these guys are just gonna like, you know, run off with your money, right? So like I'm not really liking this new move. It's very anti-consumer. There's also like secondhand markets, right? So like you can, you know, if you get sick of a game, you can sell it and be like, okay, at least I was able to recoup some money. But yeah, I just don't like it. So like this, I feel like this move that this UK retailer is doing is very anti-consumer, and obviously Ubisoft, they're being anti-consumer too, because like, I mean, as annoying as like DVD shelves are, once Netflix pulls your favorite movie from their roster, the only recourse you have is your DVD shelf. You know, it's just odd. I don't know. I just think that it's just very. I like owning my games. I like owning my games, especially because they cost like $90. You know, so for the idea of me just paying for like a digital slip of paper, I don't know. It's a bit frustrating for me. You know, if games weren't so expensive, if games were like $20, then you know maybe. But like even still, I would still want something physical, right? This I wanted to draw your attention to, which I thought was crazy. It says UK retailer game to cease video game trade-in, staff says. And chain has now confirmed. It says, game is now confirmed it will end video game trade-ins as first reported by Eurogame yesterday. As part of integration of game, we'll be phasing out trade-in pre-owned game elite offerings in the UK in the next coming months. Pre-owned will still be available in our standalone stores across the UK while stock lasts, and will be available until the end of summer. Essentially, like, long story short, they're like, oh yeah, see our place in the market, proving that there is a place for physical, whether that be collector's editions, which we see as a vinyl video games, or a gifter who doesn't want to wrap a download code for Christmas. So, but at the same time, they push into the toy market, which I feel like Gamestop has been doing kind of the same thing, which is very confusing, right? Because why would I go to a store if I can just go online? Because like you want, like guys, like it's so important to own physical media because you never know when the gaming company is going to shut down their servers, right? It's very like sussy. One owner says, wait, what? Trade-in for newer games or older games? Well, game just effed up then. With everything being forced digital, they could corner their market with maintaining physical games. Right? Exactly. I agree. Let's see here. That's why I buy physical Nintendo games. It's so true. It's so true. Didn't Best Buy start its move to phase out DVDs? Yes, they did that too, right? It's so frustrating. Like, I don't know why these companies think that it's such a great idea. It's like, guys, like...
Thank you so much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join my Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!